Cedric's saying, I love my older pickup truck. The new ones are getting very expensive. I did see, for sale, not that far away from me, is a early 60s Chevy pickup truck that has had just about everything new put on it. So brand new brakes, disc brake conversions, and so on. I think it's disc brakes front and rear. It has like a I want to say 454 engine. Not quite sure. It was a big, much bigger engine than expected. Put in like fully redone interior, the whole lot. And yeah, they wanted 25 grand for it. And this is for a entirely built up, like it's entirely rest mod pretty much truck. It is a beautiful, beautiful truck. It's very tempting. It's very, very. As I say, it's very tempting. I would love to be able to have a truck like that one day. I hope I can have a truck like that one. My current car looking is for something a little bit different. I might have gone looking at some cars and done some test drives in some cars, and I have oh, I know where this is going. I see what we're doing here. Yeah, and I have a bit better idea what I'm going to be aiming for, shall we say, next. And it's not quite what I was expecting. Oh, sorry, Blazer. I'll try and not turn you around. Oh, crap. Hey! Good aerial overtaking, Pretzer fan. 10 out of 10 on the aerial overtaking. That was a lovely land on the bonnet. What the hell is going on here? Go! Ooh, okay, maybe not do that. That's dangerous. There is some bump drafting going on between rector seat and... Oh, no! Aerial overtake! Oh, no! Aerial attack! Hello! Don't mind me. 10 out of 10 car hat. That was a good car hat, actually. We all got away with it as well, which is quite impressive. Cool. Alright, Biscuit say Alex is going to buy a Velocity Yan. No, not quite. Luke saying I'll go for the ISF. So I had to go with an ISF, an RS6 Avant, and a C63 AMG. I also had a look at a BMW 840. Because there was one at a garage that had the Merc, and I couldn't resist having a look at the 840. It was beautiful, but it was... I couldn't buy a V8 840 knowing that there are V12s out there. I don't know. I think I'd always just be slightly disappointed I hadn't got the V12. I know the 850 CSI is unbelievably expensive, but the 850 CIs aren't too bad. And also I know they'll cost a fortune to run, and I need a bigger car. Either way... I think I might want the RS6. Like, I liked the ISF. It would be a brilliant car to live with. However, the RS6. I'm looking at the V10 one. Oh no, Mafia boy, that's a bad place to be. How did we all stay on the road? Did that red car? Yep, even Turbo stayed on the road. How on earth did Turbo stay on the road there? I have no idea. But well done, Turbo. Yeah, V10 RS6, I think, is the one. Like, the ISF was impressive. But the Audi is just... The Audi is unbelievably fast. The Audi is unbelievably fast, and I don't think I could buy an ISF knowing that I could have had the Audi performance. I think. The C63 I kind of liked, but the ones I'm looking at are so bad... Well, I say are so badly equipped. Compared to the Audi, it was like a car from about 10 years ago, despite being a year newer. The Audi was a lot nicer inside and faster. See, it's nice. The Mercedes is a nice car, but yeah, the ISF's gearbox in like, I guess, like normal comfort mode is a bit dumb, whereas the Audi's really isn't. So that helps the Audi's case as well. Plus I've seen quite a lot that are for sale with about 700-800 horsepower from not a crazy amount of work, and that to me sounds like a bad idea, but a fun one. Also, that blue car's had a really bad day. Ooh! Hello, Turbo! You know what, Turbo? I don't know. Kieran's lagging, and I think just pile drive the side of... Oh, yeah, Kieran. Kieran, you've got terrible lag, my friend. I just saw your car blink off and then come back on again. Turbo, I have no idea how we are still alive there, but that was some excellent team... I say excellent team driving. Excellent driving from both of us to not insta-die. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe go... I was trying to go on the brakes to let you land in front of me. It didn't work. Sorry. I thought I was being clever. I was not. I might have made matters a bit worse. Unintentionally a bit worse, but they did make matters a little bit worse. Oh, God. No. No. We're doing a crisscross in midair over Kieran's bonnet and somehow we're all alive again. I love that this track is just wide enough that we can get away with this. Oh, Turbo's had another death and still... Turbo is the luckiest car in this field for somehow not falling off the platform at every opportunity. Turbo has somehow stayed on the platform. Oh, we're going to be stuck on the outside up here. Although sometimes the vertical hairpins are not the worst, being stuck on the outside. You can kind of stay out of trouble a little bit. Oh, hello! I'll give you a little nudge. We've got a big run up here. This will put us to the lead. Big airtime. Mr. Payne's got even bigger airtime. Don't land on my car, thank you. Minimal car hatting that time around. Christ. Now, down the back straight, we will be in the sucker hole with no slipstream to help us. Like, these arrows actually make this quite nasty. They do kind of sort you out a little bit, only there's still some moving around. Oh, that's not good for the purple car. It's a lot worse for Mr. Payne. Cyan car's had a bad day. Oh, no, don't go off the circuit, please. I've got nowhere to go. I could push Kieran, but I'm not sure if these cars... I don't know what these cars are like for bump drafting. I don't know whether they spin or not. We haven't really done our research as to whether they... I mean, that could have been... The problem is if they did spin... Oh, and Kieran's lagging a little bit as well, which makes it a touch scary if we go for a bump draft on them. It's more scary if they go for a bump draft on me, but still. We get another mega run. We get a good run off of that. Oh, no, I say, oh no, I don't know how I completely got that screwed up, but I got no speed up the slip road. The purple car has just leapt to the lead. I'm not sure who's driving it. But fair play. Fair play. I think Slick Shift is the one driving that one. So well done. That was a big amount of speed. We have fallen off all sorts of slipstream trails at the moment, so that's not helping. We need to slipstream, buddy. Although these guys are going to fall over one another soon enough. Around the... Whoa, last course. So Kieran and Slick Shift are just lagging a little bit. It's not the worst lag we've seen, but it isn't ideal. Brazen and Gliska are a little close to the inside wall. There's nowhere to go. There is just a sea of multicoloured cars. It is the great Skittle Ocean that is a FailRace event, and we have snuck our way up to top 4. Oh, purple car came back underneath, and I didn't realise I very nearly cut across the front of the purple car. I'm going to stay low on the vertical hairpin. Maybe that's what got me killed last time out, because I got no momentum because I was so low on the hill. Oh no! Mid-air boop! Mid-air boop! Ugh. It's fine. Brazen got landed on and did a wheelie. Oh, I think Brazen got spun around in the end from the wheelie. God damn it. Uh-oh. No. Nearly bad things happened. Everyone's gone off to the inside. I'm going to be stuck on my lonesome out here. That does mean I won't Jesus. Rectusy almost, well, wrecked some cars. We're going to have a sneaky... No, I don't know. I wanted to go up the inside. Is this the final lap? It is. It's going to be the mad slipstream battle to the finish line. Oh, we got lag pinged off the pissing track. Thank you, game. I could see that happen because I saw the car lagging, jittering its way across, and then I bet that car will have pinged itself back into the middle of the road and will be none the wiser as to why I fell off. Yep. Amazing. The only consolation is oh no, I didn't beat Stinty. I pushed Stinty forward. I left it too late to pull out of the slipstream. Well, we'll push Stinty sideways across the line and have a very big crash afterwards, I suspect. Dahl, thank you very much for the resubscription for the 14th month. A rolled car salute, or maybe a twat cat salute to you from chat, depending on what chat feels like at any given time. Don't worry, it's still a positive thing. Saying, did the Ranger you drove have an indicator in the gauge display showing what gear it is in? My F-150 has the same gearbox. It's funny to watch it constantly go up and down gears driving in the city. Also, 14 months, yay! So, I would expect it does. The reason why I don't know is when we were driving around, we had them set up, or they were set up for us by the... okay, well, thank you for not really giving a countdown and lagging Brazen out. Right, I got completely distracted. Oh, okay. Are we going to go through that horrendous thing of how many people can lag out before the... Oh, dear. Before the race goes? That was a big aerial overtake for a couple of cars on me. Anyway, yes, the trucks were set up as we left the car park in Cologne with everything already in the off-road mode. So we always had the like the tilts, so side to side, forward and backward, steering angle, and all of that stuff was in the gauge cluster, and that I think overwrit where the gearbox option would be. So I would expect it does. However, yeah, I don't actually know. Oh, it's going to get busy down here. Come on, we'll push the light blue vehicle forward. Oh. No, come on, aerial overtake quicker. It's not worked. No, that was my stupid. I pushed my luck there. I shouldn't have done that. Or my bad. I'm glad I pushed my luck, and I'm glad it only was me that got spun around and I didn't murder Gliska and all of that. So yeah, I would expect it does. Like, I understand why it has the gearbox it does. I very much understand why they have a 10-speed gearbox in those sort of things, for sort of fuel economy and for lower range, especially for towing stuff. However, for normal motorway driving when you're not, it's really... I say it's really annoying. It can get a little bit annoying when it's just, I want this gear, no man, maybe we want this gear. So, yeah, it was okay. Nothing terrible about it. Perfectly livable, but yeah, there was... I mean, it's got a flappy paddle box as well if you wanted to put it into manual. I didn't actually play around with manual mode. With the truck. A couple other people did. I think Tom did for the little race we did, and he left it in 4th by accident at one point, and that's how I ended up winning. So, me and Blazer, I apologise, Blazer. We both did a bit of miscommunication. Whoops. It's not been a very good start. It's not been a very good start at all. So there we go. A horse, I think, does it actually have a 10-speed gearbox, or does it have 5 with high-low? It has. So I think it has a 10-speed gearbox, and there is a low-range gearbox that's 2 gears. I think they're different. I don't think it has. I don't think the low-range gearbox is counted in the 10-speed one. As from what I remember of driving it, I didn't get too much into the very, very technical details of it. But yeah, I mean, in the normal mode, the off-road stuff we were doing was no problem for it. We didn't actually need it. They did put it in low range for a little bit, but it never needed it. The low range, talking to the people there, they said the low range is basically for when you are immensely stuck and really out of options. Normal gearbox will do just about everything because there's a lot of gear ratios to choose from, pretty much. But yeah, it was nice. It was a fun experience, having never driven a vehicle like that ever. That was cool. I hope. I'd love to get a chance to do more things like that. I'm sure everyone would at the end of the day. I hope the video that I put out of it is what Ford were looking for. Kieran got put backwards, and that's unlucky. That's unlucky for the poor car ahead of me that just had nowhere to go. Oh, I don't know what ended up putting Kieran round, but... Nareth is parked on the inside. I think Brazen's lagged out car caused Nareth problems on lap 1, which is not a helpful thing. Right, we're 5th. We're not entirely out of this yet. Turbo, Ewan, Boss, and Chris are leading the way. I'm hoping we can get involved. In fact, we are coming towards them pretty quickly. Back marker, we are going to be arriving pretty soon. Oh, there's another lagged out car as well. That's really bad. Okay, actually, that's probably sensible. All 4 of you going in different different lanes. Who do we follow? We'll follow Turbo. Sure, why not? That works. Mr. X, have you ever driven a pickup before the Ranger? I haven't, no. I've driven... Ooh, I've done the magnetic attraction to turbo. There we go. I'll put you back around the right way. Come on, let's go. In fact, I'll go ahead of you and I'll try and give you some slipstream. Or squeeze you out of the track unintentionally. Whoops. Yeah, never driven a pickup. The closest I've driven to an SUV was a Mazda CX-3 that was garbage. I say garbage, no. It was okay, but the suspension was so soft in that on the very bumpy roads around where I live, it made me feel a bit seasick. It was alarmingly bad. So, yeah, that was the first experience of a proper off-road pickup truck style thing. I know it's not exactly the same as a sort of the F-150 Raptor, the American pickups, your equivalent Chevys and all of that, but it was cool. It was fun. As I said, I'd love to be able to do some more motoring. I guess it's sort of motoring journalism. At the end of the day, that's kind of how and why I've ended up ended up doing YouTube in the way that I did because I was always a fan of Top Gear, and you know, I would never get a chance. I never expected to get a chance to be able to actually review, drive all of these interesting cars, so we did it in games. So, yeah, who knows what the future might hold? Who knows? And the rest has been the recovery truck booping off all of the lagged out cars. That's a helpful job. It is a very helpful job. The FailRace recovery service is in full effect. Me and Flippy fighting side by side on the old vertical hairpin there. Can we get a big... Can get a big slipstream pull up the hill. We're going to have... No one's really going to jump over us. We were a little... that's like too far forward of all of that. Alright, we got one more lap after this. Yeah, so this isn't the final lap. I'm going to go to the inside. Oh, Chris, you you cut that one fine. I'm just going to sit on the inside. The inside is safe here. The inside is safe, at least. We are 4 wide on the jump. No one's got slipstream. No one's going to be able to do a aerial overtake there. Oh, trying to hug that inside line. We're going to get slipstream off of Chris down here, as is Turbo. Now, I saw last time, this is a really risky line to take. That could win me the race on the final lap, though. If you're brave enough to get that right, or you're brave enough and you get that right, that could win you a race. Flippy's running very deep into turn 1. However, that does mean you can sometimes get a very, very quick run off of turn 1. I can't take my normal tight line through there because there's Turbo on the inside. Oh, upside down car. Not in a helpful place. Kieran's recovered from the spin on that lap 2 or 3. Will fly through the air. Take the lead away. Lovely aerial overtake for Kieran there to go to the front of the field. Can we get any slipstream off anybody? Who's going to go where? Turbo will sneak through. I want to follow that car. Get some slipstream. Chris can't move across and follow me. We are going to get a big run. I don't want to go for the aerial overtake there. We get a huge ping forward. So does Chris. And Chris got so much speed through all of that. Turbo's lost the back end. Turbo's round in front of everybody there. Here comes the battle to the start-finish line. Kieran took the jump that I had been using. It won't matter. We take victory from Kieran in second. Chris takes third. Turbo got unlucky with a big slide on the final corner. Whew. Good race. Good final lap. That one. Good final lap indeed. I thought Kieran had got it. I thought Kieran had got the better run and I was going to be too far back. I don't think Kieran quite got enough slipstream off the back of Chris when he pulled to the inside. I'll take it. I'll take it. We made it work with a big old ping on the outside line. That was a real fun final lap. I like the track. I think this was made by Poison Muffin, I believe. This name is lame if he's hanging around in chat at the moment. Not sure if he is today. This is a good little circuit, actually. Quirky NASCAR, I think, works really well.